Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me in this video today. So today's topic is it possible to manifest a soulmate relationship? And I'm going to tell you all of my thoughts on this subject. You know, we all desire this perfect relationship that is a soulmate romance. And I'm going to give you my thoughts about if it's possible, how it's possible, and just all of that. So if you would like to receive more videos like this, I speak about manifestation on this channel. It's a new channel, so welcome. I welcome you with all of my heart for being here. And you can subscribe to it. You can also find below this video, there's different links. There's a link to work personally with me for with personal sessions with me, and there's another link that is a free guide. It's a free guide to manifest soulmate relationships, so you can check that out as well. And then I have a course coming up as well on manifest soulmate relationships that goes very, very in depth, and I'm really excited about it. So anyway, now we move into our topic, which is, can you manifest a true soulmate relationship? Is it even possible? And my answer is yes. It is very much possible. And I know that all too often it's just dismissed as this thing that happens only in fairy tales, and only people who are ungrounded are thinking about it, are dreaming about it. And that's because the reason that it has acquired this reputation is because we're not connected, to our bodies. So we don't know what's happening below our heads. Like, there's all of these thoughts that happen in our heads, and we think that we are only our thoughts. But there's so much going on in our bodies as well. And when we take ownership of that, we start to see that whatever is happening outside in our external reality is just a reflection of how we are feeling within. It's kind of like this is the how should I say it, the main place, the control panel, and then there's a projection screen, and so your external reality is the projection screen, is like the movie, but the controls and everything that's going on, where it's being created, is right here. You see, so that's the connection we have to our inner and outer reality. The inner reality is just as important, it's just as potent as our outer. And it's really, we're not in a state of complete balance when we're only aligned with one, which in our society we tend to be aligned only with our external. We think that everything that's happening physically in our reality is the only truth that exists, and it is a truth that exists. But if it feels like you are not fulfilled in it, then there is a very easy way just to make it fulfilling, to make your external reality and your experiences so fulfilling. And the way to do that is to tap inside, is to know what's happening in your body. So when we know this, of course, when we start to connect to our body, we start to know how am I feeling in this moment, what exactly is going on. You will see the connections that are there between how you're feeling and what's happening in your external reality. So they're both very connected. And the moment that you start to do this, then it becomes much easier, because you start to see that in your relationships as well. Why do we believe that soulmate relationships cannot exist? Because we think it's too good to be true, because all I experience in my relationships, a lot of the time, is conflicts. Is that I want something and my partner wants something else, and there's these conflicts that seem to not get resolved or that suffering is a part of life. And again, all of this is because we are not seeing the connection, the fact that we are creating our relationships as well. Remember, I told you it's a projection screen. So you are creating the exact relationship that you have. If you don't like what you see in your partner, or you don't like the dynamic that you have in your relationships, it's because your own dynamic, your own relationship with yourself, is you're not aware of it. So there's the same thing is happening there. Therefore, you're seeing it out there. And so this is very powerful when we start to really feel it and experience it. Then we start to see that if we can bring ourselves back into a state of wholeness here, and love here. And it's really not as hard as most people think. It's actually very natural to us to be in a state of love. So when we only just have to know how to do it, that's it. And we haven't been given those skills. So once we learn those skills, it becomes very evident, what's happening here is happening there. And then when we can remind ourselves that we are love, in those moments we start experiencing it in the outer reality also, through our own relationships changing, the ones that we have already, the existing relationships, as well as the new ones that we manifest. Like, let's say we are manifesting a new relationship, then the more self-aware you become about your own connection with your body, the more within love that relationship will feel. So the more of a soulmate romance it will be. And we can even achieve complete mastery when it comes to this, So if you would like to begin with that, then I have a free guide that I put together that I would really like you to try out. If it's, if this is something that is calling to you, try it out. I'm giving it to all of you for free. So you can find the link to that below this video. It's a free guide to manifest your soulmate. So find the link there and try that. The exercises there on a daily basis, so that you can see those connections that are happening between your inner and outer reality, and the fact that they are actually connected. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel if you would like to receive more videos. I'll be making lots of them. And they'll be all about manifesting different kinds of things, relationships, self-love, and who knows, many other things in the time to come. Thank you so much for watching.